a teary-eyed Bengaluru woman has shared her harrowing experience of being allegedly harassed by a Rapido bike taxi driver during a ride in the city's central area. The incident, which reportedly occurred on November 6th, came to light after she shared a video detailing her experience on Instagram. The Bengaluru City Police and Rapido reportedly reacted promptly after her post. All right, so you can see over there that video where this horrifying experience actually occurred. Now, the victim has claimed that on November the 6th, while returning to her PG from Church Street, the rider reportedly tried to grab her legs while the bike was moving. In her words, "It happened so suddenly, I couldn't even process it. When he did it again, I told him, 'Bhaiya, kya kar rahe ho? Mat karo.' But he didn't stop." She alleges she was too scared to demand a stop, being new to the city and unsure of her location. Upon reaching his destination, she says she was shaking and in tears. A bystander then confronted the rider, who allegedly apologized but then pointed at her threateningly as he left, leaving her feeling even more unsafe. The woman has shared a video of the confrontation online. Let's take a look at that video shared. Joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Belly Thomas. Belly, we are seeing these horrifying visuals of this woman being, she is in a bike taxi and now she is being assaulted by that bike taxi rider.
Shivani, this town was new for this girl who had taken this Rapido taxi from the Church Street, a popular outing place in Bengaluru, to her paying guest accommodation. And she has booked this ride, and while she was traveling, this ordeal had happened, and she has mentioned in her post that she couldn't process as to what had happened, leave alone recording it. And she was in an utter shock. Even she addressed him as a brother and said that, please stop what he was doing, but he wouldn't stop. He continued. And she didn't know what to do next, because it was a new town for her, and all of a sudden, you are dropped in somewhere between not knowing the place. You'd be getting into trouble. So that led her to keep calm, and she still continued with her journey and reached her destination, while also another man who's seen in that video confronting this Rapido captain, stating that what he had done was not correct, to which he apologized. But even as he was leaving, he pointed a finger to the victim, and that also had made her feel unsafe, is what she had mentioned in the post. So now the Bengaluru police have taken cognizance of her post, and they have requested the victim to share her ride details, the Rapido ride details with them, so that they can ensue an investigation. They can proceed with an official investigation, is what the police, the Bengaluru City Police, have reacted. Meanwhile, Rapido, the company, also have reached out to the victim, saying that they were concerned about an incident such as this, and they are investigating into this antecedents of this particular captain who have been hired as a Rapido bike taxi rider. Shivani.
Belly, has there been any response from Rapido? We are learning that they are saying that they have suspended the driver.
Absolutely. as of now, like they said that they were concerned about this particular incident as it has been posted online. The victim has posted it online, and they were looking into as to what are the antecedents of this driver. And like you said, he has been suspended for the time being until further, the police action takes place as such. The police action can take place only after the victim registers an official complaint with the police so that they can file an FIR and then take this case further on. Shivani.
Right. Belly, please do stay on with us. We have some breaking inputs that we'd like to introduce. The victim has shared her ordeal on social media. Let's in fact take a look. So over there you can see that social media post by the victim. She is obviously saying that she thanks everyone for their concern, and she is deeply sorry for not replying to all those messages. She has detailed that harassment. Joining me on the phone line is my colleague Riya Dwivedi with more details on this social media post. Riya, over to you.
On our screens as well. This is the initial post on the left side of our screens, which showed in which she uploaded all of these details regarding the Rapido driver as well as the video that we saw earlier of hers. And in that, the post that reads is she has given a trigger warning, obviously, of harassment, and she has stated that today on 11th of November and 6th November 2025 in Bengaluru, Karnataka, I faced something I never thought I would while returning to my PG from Church Street on a Rapido ride. The captain tried to grab my legs while riding. It happened so suddenly that I couldn't even process it, let alone record it. When he did it again, I told him, and she has stated that bhaiya kya kar rahe ho, mat karo, but he did not stop, and I was terrified. I couldn't ask him to stop the bike because I'm new to this place and didn't know where I was. And by the time we reached my destination, I was shivering and in tears. A kind man nearby noticed and asked what happened. When I told him, and he confronted the captain apologized and said he wouldn't do it again. But as he left, he pointed his finger at me in a way that made me feel even more unsafe. I'm sharing this because no woman should have to go through something like this, not in cab, not on a bike, not anywhere. This is not the first time something similar has happened to me, but today I just couldn't stay silent because of how unsafe I felt. And she has stated that please stay alert, trust your instincts, and don't stay silent. So this was the post in which she has shared all of the video and also the Rapido driver's detail, and also when she was talking about the passerby who talked to and confronted the captain, that video also she shared in that post. On the right side of her screens is the story that she has uploaded, in which she has stated that thank you everyone for your concern. Deeply sorry for not replying to the messages. Rapido team and even police team have been helping me, and I have been finally proven right because they checked the footage. And again, thank you all for your support and for making me feel heard. But obviously, Shivani, as women, this is something that's really concerning because in the ride-sharing platforms, all kinds of services are provided. In Rapido, they call you up after your ride is done, whether you were safe or not, if you reached the destination before that, if you reached earlier also, those facilities are available. But still, in all of this, where exactly is the accountability? Because we feel comfortable if someone is riding on a bike. Now all the women, obviously there's an apprehension that goes on in our mind of safety and accountability about these Rapido drivers, which is probably not something that someone else has to think about twice when they are riding or taking ride-sharing platforms. But for women, this is something that's really harrowing, to say the least. It's an understatement of what has happened to her. It is something that happens on a daily basis to several women out there. But obviously, just suspending him is not the only solution, because that's the bare minimum, the very least. Back to studio.
Absolutely, Riya. You raised some pertinent points over there. Also joining me on the broadcast is Tahira Hassan, women's rights activist. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on this broadcast. However, we are discussing a very horrifying, incident where this girl was harassed just for, booking a ride, and she wanted to just go home. The questions on women's safety in urban areas is coming to the fore again and again.
is very, and horrifying incident. Most of the young girls, college girls, they commute through this Rapido or Ubers like that, and the working women also. So I think, I mean, who cannot afford or who cannot have their private, especially they are studying in another city, not their hometown. So naturally they hire the Uber and Rapido. So this happened, and the most shocking is this, that people now, these people have no fear of law, and they take the women, as an object. I mean, they can enjoy, they can do it. I mean, they can.
All right, I believe we have lost the connection over there with Tahira Hassan. We'll try to reconnect with her. However, remember viewers that we are seeing this horrifying incident come to light from Bengaluru. I believe Tahira Hassan is back on the line with us. Yes, ma'am, please do continue your thoughts.
Yes, yeah, I'm saying the most shocking is when he confronted with the captain, he said he will not repeat it next time. What does it mean? I mean, the strict action must be taken by the captain. Why he has not taken any action? I mean, what kind of answer is this, that he will not repeat next time? I mean, he has done. I mean, does he think that women are object? I mean, they are just, I mean, commodity. You touch, you enjoy, and after that, say, no, next time I'm not going to touch you, not going to harass you like that. I mean, you are assaulting on women dignity. I think action must be taken. This girl must go and register the FIR and the suspension for time being. I mean, it's really shocking for me. And the person harassed, the driver of the Rapido, harassed this young girl. She was in tears, she was shivering after this harassment. And after that, he has been suspended for time being because FIR has been not lodged. I mean, someone else must go. Some activists are there. I just want to say on this channel that they must go and help her and just register the FIR. After the Nirbhaya case, Justice Verma committee was constituted, and it was decided that one stop, one center will be open in every city. So it is their duty also to register the FIR. Get it registered.
Right, ma'am, on this I want to bring in, please do stay on with us. I want to bring in the latest updates through my colleague Belly Thomas is joining us from Bangalore. Belly, do we have an update on what police action has been taken in this case?
Taken cognizance. Shivani, the police have taken cognizance of this particular social media post, and they have requested the victim to share details of her ride on November 6th. And once she comes with a complaint, or soon after she shares the right details, they could from their side start their investigation onto who this captain was and what was his antecedents. Does he have a criminal record prior to them, and during what time, what point of time has he joined this ride? Has he what are his reviews like with earlier customers? Like, are there anyone who has given negative feedbacks on them? All those kinds of investigations would happen. So the police have reached out to the victim to share the details of the ride, and are expecting a formal complaint from her, so that they can register an FIR and proceed with this case legally. Shivani,
right,
back to you.
Right, stay on with us. Tahira ma'am, we are getting to know now that the police has taken cognizance of this social media post that the victim actually put out, and the police has requested her to file a formal FIR with them so that they can go forward with your investigation. But what I want to understand is, this is a question of women's safety in urban areas, and in these such app-based taxi services where there seems to be no accountability, like you have been stating that they have suspended him for the time being. So how do we go forward from this? Should there be training for people who are hired, for people who are actually providing services on such app-based platforms?
Of course, they must check the driver before employing the person as a driver. That what is his record? not like that they will just employ it. And the second thing, that women's security is not on the priority for any political party. This is very sad. We have very strong laws. Again and again, I state that after Nirbhaya, we have very strong law in our hands. And the prevention is always better than punishment. And in the after Nirbhaya, we have law, and there is the guideline how to prevent these kind of actions and this type of crimes and protect women. 3,000 crore Nirbhaya fund is there. So why
Absolutely.
that has not been utilized? Question is this. Every day we hear that women are harassed. Our women are not safe. Our young girls are not safe in college, in medical college, and on the street. And now they are not safe in the Rapido, in Uber, in anywhere. So what is this? I mean, now the action must be taken against this driver, and I think the captain must come forward and give the reasonable answer. What does he mean when he said that the next time he will not repeat it? What is this?
Right.
You are
Please do, right, ma'am.
assaulting
Please
on
do stay on with
women.
us. We have an update in the story. Rapido has now responded to the allegations. Let's in fact take a look at that. Joining me is my colleague Yash Ahuja with more details on this.
Our reporter from Ground Zero, Belly, rightly pointed out that the Bengaluru City Police has taken cognizance of the case. We can see the Bengaluru City Police replying on the victim's post that please mention the place of the incident and your contact number via DM. Then immediately after that, a Rapido app has replied saying that we are concerned to learn about the captain's inappropriate conduct during your recent ride. Your safety and comfort remains our top priority. Kindly allow us some time to investigate the matter in detail. You will be contacted shortly for further assistance, and suitable action will be taken against the captain involved. Now, the interesting point is, we already know that Rapido has taken cognizance. We know Bengaluru City Police has taken cognizance. We know that a short-term suspension has been issued to the concerned rider. So now we wait to see what action does the Bengaluru City Police takes. Rapido has taken action, as they claim in the post, but there has been no update on whether Bengaluru City Police has filed an official complaint, has filed an official FIR in the case. So yes, Rapido has responded to the inappropriate conduct, and they have also prioritized the victim's safety and comfort. Back to you.
Absolutely. I want to go across to Tahira Hassan again. Ma'am, we have been talking about this Nirbhaya fund, and we have been seeing that on paper a lot of things have been implemented. The Safe City project, the Hoysala patrols, where actually the police use these patrol vehicles for quick responses to such women harassment cases. And we have also, there's another app called the KSP Connect, Safe Connect, where you can push a button and then the police will respond to your call, your location will be provided. However, who is taking responsibility and where is the accountability in such cases? Because again and again we see such cases coming to the fore, but in the end there seems to be no accountability.
Yes, very true. Laws are there, but accountability must be fixed. Here also is saying that Rapido management is saying now that they are going to take action and they will let the victim know about it. But what action has been taken against this captain? What kind of investigation is going on? When the victim is saying that he said this time this has happened, the next time it will not happen. It is the statement of victim. The statement of the victim must be taken seriously. So what kind of investigation they are doing? I don't know. Yes, police patrolling is insufficient. There should be more police patrolling there. The security must be provided to each and every woman in the city, and the state, institution, and the society must stand with the victim. What happened mostly, the victim is their character assassination is started. Why she is going alone? why she's going this. If this will be done, this whole situation will be diluted. And this is what happens because our is the patriarchal society and the patriarchy is very deep rooted. So these type of cases are increasing day by day. I mean, how to curb them? This is more important. For that, there is a guideline after Nirbhaya. There is a law, strong law in our hands. That should be implemented. Conviction rate must be increased. If the conviction rate will not be increased, these kind of criminals will get away after committing heinous crime. Then what happened? Next time they will commit more heinous crime. So I think
Absolutely.
conviction rate must be increased. Right now, it is only 26%,
All
I
right.
think, or 27%.